Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 19th. Let's talk about temptation today because temptation is something that we are all subject to. No matter who we are subject to temptation. It and temptations are often customized. For instance, if you are more tempted to smoke, maybe you're not as tempted to do something else. Some people have an addictive personality. Some people are more lonely. Some people have a sweet tooth. And so it's almost like the temptations are customized for us, if you think about it. But anyway, um, I'm there's temptations to watch something like TV, internet, even something illegal sometimes. There's temptations to listen to something we know we shouldn't, such as on the phone. There's certain calls, certain people, certain phone numbers you can call, and on the internet we can listen. There's temptations to eat things that are against our health conditions or just plain not something we should be eating. There's temptations to drink, to gamble, to do drugs, to go places we shouldn't, like strip clubs and someone's house that we know we shouldn't go to. Um, there's temptation sometimes to yell and hurt someone, your wife or your children, or your spouse, or your uh, just anyone. You have the temptation of anger and wrath. Then there's a temptation to that you let come to you. You open the door and you let someone come in that shouldn't, or um, and so there's all kinds of temptations, and in Hebrews, no, I'm sorry, Corinthians, First Corinthians, chapter 10, there is a verse that says this. It starts with chapter 10, verse 12. Therefore, let him who thinks he stands take heed lest he fall. For no temptation has overtaken you except such as common to man. But God, who is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will always make the way of escape that you may be able to bear it. So God doesn't take the temptation away, but He will provide you a way of escape so you can handle it. For instance, if you are tempted to watch something on the TV or the computer, you can change channels. Just like that, the temptation is away from you. Uh, you can hang up the phone. You can walk out of the room. Um, you can physically get away from the temptation. You can change your direction that you go home every day so you don't go to a certain person's house. Um, you can eat something else instead of what you want to eat. To drink or to gamble, um, you know, get some soda and go somewhere else. Because a lot of times the temptations are in certain places. If you have a temptation to hurt someone, leave the room immediately. Um, and let's see what else here. Sometimes not bringing any money with you will help because you don't have money. No credit cards, no money. Don't bring that with you so you can't spend it on things you're not supposed to. Um, and then you can always ask yourself when it's right in front of you, you can say, is this my priority? Is this something I want uh, to affect my future? Is this something that's going to be wise and help me, or is it going to hurt me in the long run? Um, will it make my life better or worse? How will this affect my relationship with other people? For instance, your spouse, your children, and God. How will this affect your relationship with God? If you want to hide it, it's wrong. If it's something you can't tell everybody, it's wrong. And you have to ask yourself, is that how I want to live my life? And then you have to make firm decisions. And sometimes you have to think ahead, like not taking the money with you and not going to a certain direction. Um, you know, you have to, you know, some temptations are harder than others. And, but it says, God will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able. And He will always provide a way out. It's up to us if we take that way out or not. And so if you want to read that verse, it's in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, starting with verse 12. And it says, the first line says, let him who thinks he stands take heed lest he fall. Don't ever think that you're stronger than everything, because you too will be tempted and it will be hard and you may fall. So don't say, I would never do that, um, or something like that, because you may just find yourself in a position where you are tempted to do that sometime. So, anyway, pray about it. Always ask God to help you, because He's always there and He will help you. You have a great day. I got my sweatshirt on because it looks like winter's going to hit us again today. And so, God bless you.